7 days with Lisa Hayes. With the price she pays, you'll be amazed. She's a national.
When was my house built? A lot of people are curious about the age of their homes in 2021, but they wonder how can they find out how old their home actually is? A lot of really old homes with history will have some form of details about when they were built, but for the vast majority, this isn't the case. If you're wondering when was my house built, then look no further. We'll look at some ways you may be able to tell. What physical properties of the architecture might hint towards its age? First off, you'll want to look at some of architecture in order to decipher its age. Look at things such as the style of the doors and doorways, the architraves around the windows, what sort of windows you have, and also what sort of roof. The type of construction. Does it matter what kind of property it is? Looking at the kind and size of the property itself can certainly contribute to the giveaway of its age. Look and see if your home is a converted flat. If it's converted, what was it beforehand? A purpose-built flat. If this is the case, you should be able to find some information about it online. A house. A bungalow. Okay. So what was that mentioned earlier about windows and frames? Look at your window frames, and do some research about when it was likely they would use the style found in your home. However, look out for windows that have been updated, as a lot of people do this in order to trap in heat and lessen energy bills. The main types are double glazed. These are fairly new, and chances are if other elements of the house point to it being older, these may have been updated. Wooden sash. Metal frames. Wooden casement. What about the walls? Surely, they tell a story? What about the walls? Surely, they tell a story? That's right. Not forgetting to look at what the walls are made of. What am I looking for when it comes to the roof? Look to decipher whether your roof is tile, slate, flat, stone, thatch. Once you've found out what each of these things are made of, windows, walls, and roof, do a little bit of research on whichever one you've found, and when it was likely made. I've done a lot of this, and want to know more. How can I find out further details about my property's age? Finally, if you've done a lot of these things, still can't quite put your finger on it, and want to know more, here are some further solutions for you. Ask the solicitor you used when buying the property whether they have a copy of when the property was built. If you have a mortgage, the survey might actually say how old the building is. The local authority might know more about when the building permission was granted. If your neighbor's properties were built at the same time, ask if they know the age of the houses. Check the property deeds. If you've lost these, you can inquire with Land Registry to get a new copy. Manorial and estate records. If it so happens that your home was once part of an estate or manor by a large landowner, then you may be able to access further information about it from manorial and estate records. There are a range of manorial surveys and accounts, or alternatively records of the manorial court or crown estates to be found. The information that these documents tend to provide are details such as tenancy, previous occupation, and property description. As well as this, there may be details of the transfer of land within the estate. These kinds of records will usually either be held at the local record office, the Crown Estates Office, or within the private archives of large estates. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out the blog post version for a lot more information.
If you're trying to sell but it's not going well, if you can't get a sale and the estate agent fell, now is the time for you to jump and praise. 7 days with Lisa Hayes. With the price she pays, you'll be amazed. She's a national cash buyer, and she'll pay you much higher.